Welcome to this edition of the Villages V-Mail. I'm excited to be standing here at the Southern Oaks Bridge. This bridge will open a world of possibilities. And behind me, there's progress being made on all the new areas coming to the Villages. So today, we're going to learn about the opening of this bridge, all the golf and recreation in progress, as well as give an update on the construction of Eastport and all the fun coming to this area. Let's start with where I'm standing right now, the Southern Oaks Bridge, our first designed to span the turnpike that will accommodate both automobile and multimodal crossings. This bridge and Bexley Trail will connect us from the north, Sawgrass Grove area, to the south and all the golf and recreation planned. Car lanes, like cars, are moving along a little faster than our multimodal path. And in an effort to connect you sooner, we'll be opening the bridge in 2 phases, beginning with the automobile lanes as early as today. So let's explore what's to come as we make our way over the Southern Oaks Bridge. Construction is underway in 3 areas, starting with the villages of Moultrie Creek and Shady Brook. In the villages of Moultrie Creek and Shady Brook, for those who love golf, you're going to love the Shallow Creek 18-hole championship golf experience. Front and back nines, along with a pro shop and new restaurant nearby named Boosters. We'll learn more about that from my sister Tracy and niece Devin later. So now, let's check in with Kenny Zell and George Clifton to learn more about Shallow Creek.
Today I brought along George Clifton, my partner of 35 years, and George does a lot of the engineering. You know, Shallow Creek's our 14th country club, and when you think about it, we have 10 27-hole championship courses, and we have 3, this will be the 4th 18-hole course. And this one is somewhat different in the fact that we're really kind of pioneering a new area.
The projects usually begin with Kenny routing the golf course.
This is kind of a different golf course in the fact that it's got tremendously long views, almost all the way around the golf course. We have in the background, over to the south, is a 31-acre eagle preserve that we took and routed the golf course in and around. The rest of the golf course is, what would you call it, George?
The Villages creates a feeling, an event. When you go out and play golf, you're not hitting between houses the whole way, and golfers really enjoy that a lot more. And it's great for golf.
And we're using a newer grass on the golf course here that we've been pioneering, which is called Tiff Tuff on the fairways and roughs. And we're using Tiff Eagle on the green. So we're waiting for it to kind of grow in, and it's in the maturation process.
It's coming along beautifully. We're proud of it. The vertical timber bulkheads have an accent to it and another feature for the homes to look at. It's come along quite far. It's exciting for me.
It's got all the earmarks to be a really fun golf course. It's a par 70. A little different, we have 3 par 3s on each one of the 9s and 2 par 5s. And it gives us a little bit of different feel for it. The par 3s and par 5s are always the ones that are a little bit more exciting. The clubhouse is going to be open in early spring, so it's going to give us plenty of time to get the golf course matured and looking really, really nice. Now that we're in this larger acreage that we're looking at, championship courses are really what we focus on right now. So you've got Shallow Creek here. We're moving forward with the Woodlands golf course. So that's another 18-hole course that's really designed and it's under construction right now. And then the 3rd championship course is Meadowview, and that's a 27-hole golf course. So that's the 3rd in the trilogy that we're going to have initially here. George, why don't you address a little bit about the Laurel Oak, the executive, and Live Oak, the pitch and putt.
Right. Laurel Oak is a 9-hole executive golf course, and then the Live Oak is a pitch and putt that the golfers are able to go out and play with 2 or 3 clubs and a putter and walk it. There's a lot of movement in it, a lot of drama to it. And you're able to do that with the shorter golf holes like that, so the golfers really enjoy that.
What's going to tie in next to Shallow Creek? We have 2 executive golf courses. they're associated more closely with Shallow Creek in this area. These are both south of Central Parkway and are really just going to be wonderful amenities for all the golfers. They've got some nice connection with the Village Rec, as well as just across the street from it is where the other 18 holes are. So it's a lot of golf in a nice area of home sites.
One of the things Kenny didn't mention that he's really good at laying these things out. And sometimes there's wedges or little areas of golf that he's come up with putting courses. And the homeowners are enjoying just walking out with their putter and maybe a cocktail and then having to putt around 18 holes of golf doing that.
We've talked a lot about different types of golf, whether it be executive, pitch and putt, championship. And the reveal is really going to be with the Southern Oaks Bridge opening up. People will be able to see exactly what we've talked about. And it's going to be incredible for everybody to see what's happening on both sides of the road. So it's all starting to gel together, which is truly exciting.
In addition to golf, we have plenty of recreation coming in the Shady Brook and Moultrie Creek recreation areas and the Salukis Recreation Center. Salukis is just getting started and in its early stages of construction. And based on the great response we received to the recently opened Franklin Recreation, another popular new game room is being planned, full of recreation fun. Our second area, joining the Clifton Cove Putting and the Southern Oaks Championship golf courses, just over the bridge, you'll find more golf for your enjoyment with the Live Oak Pitch and Putt, Laurel Oak Executive Course, and the Meadowview Championship Course. With the Pitch and Putt and Executive courses currently in the beginning stages of construction, along with the nearby Tropez Recreation Center, we'll see this area begin to take shape early next year. And now, last but certainly not least, our third area well under construction and at the heart of it all, Eastport Town Center. Can you imagine a place where everything we love about the Village's lifestyle comes together in one location? Here you'll find golf, recreation, entertainment, shopping and dining, all surrounding Central Lake, a 1,000-meter body of water. Eastport features Bellaire Executive 9-hole golf course, a golf teaching academy and driving range, Olympia Recreation Complex with softball, sports pool, and an indoor rock climbing wall with a multi-use athletic center. Imagine dragon boating, kayaking, or meandering along the trails just steps away from entertainment, shopping, and dining. Today I'm joined by Brian Sellers, who helps lead our commercial construction. And with a project of this magnitude, one can only imagine all that you have going on. So thank you for joining us here, Brian.
Thanks for having me, Jennifer.
Can you give us a little update on all the activities you have happening in this newly imagined area?
Absolutely. Well, we're standing right in the middle of Eastport downtown right now, and we're right at the beautiful water's edge. You can see right behind us, Central Lake is taking shape. With Sunset Island right here in the background as well. There's going to be some tiered concrete seating areas that people can come and hang out, a real passive park where the people can enjoy sunset views and have a great time just fellowshipping with a few other residents.
That's fabulous. And tell me a little bit about this land bridge that I see adjacent to the island.
So the land bridge is our current access for all of our construction activity, materials to be delivered, for all of our contractors to get out here to the Sunset Island. So as soon as they're done with everything that they need to do, the land bridge goes away and it becomes a true island with Central Lake forming all the way around it.
Okay, so my next question, which I'm sure everybody's wondering, how do we get to the island?
I'm glad you asked that. So right behind you, there's a bridge, and the guys are putting the finishing touches on that. The abutments and the concrete foundations are already poured, so it'll soon be set in the coming up near future.
And so in addition to the island, how about access to the lake itself?
So we're going to have a boathouse that's going to be right on the water's edge. It's going to have a dock leading down. Kayakers can use it, the dragon boat teams can use it. So it's going to be a great experience to be able to get out there and actually get on the water and activate the lake.
Yes, this is a 1,000-meter lake, so I'm sure those dragon boaters are very interested in their access.
They're going to love it.
Absolutely. And then, of course, the downtown area, Eastport Town Center itself. What are the next stages? What's happening there?
So our site crews are putting the final touches on all the underground, all the water, sewer, all the storms and stuff like that. Most of it is in, getting ready to prep all the building pads, and then that's where vertical construction comes in. So we have 4 of the downtown waterfront buildings that are already in for permit. We also have Olympia Rec Center that's coming to us as well, and we're going to be getting that in for permit real soon.
One of the other disciplines coming to Eastport is golf. Tell me a little bit about golf in Eastport.
So we're going to have some incredible golf experience here. We're going to have the Bellaire Executive 9 golf course. There's going to be a teaching academy and also a driving range.
That's wonderful. So this is an exciting time for current and future villagers. For those of you who live in the Sawgrass Grove area, in addition to all that you're enjoying right now, there's even more recreation, golf, and everything we love about the villages on the horizon. And if you're not here yet, from all of us here in the villages, we look forward to welcoming you. Thank you, Brian. You have quite a team that's helping us to take this from the dreaming stage to where all of you will bring it to life. So as with all of our construction areas, we ask you to please pay attention to the signage, stay out of the restricted areas, always use caution, be safe for yourself, for our construction workers, and so that we'll be able to bring all of this to you sooner. So thank you. Until next time, we look forward to seeing you around the villages, loving the lifestyle.